Today, it's Madden NFL Football. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Jameis Winston and the Cleveland Browns taking on Patrick.
Right now, all new DraftKings customers can bet just $5 for
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and off we go from Cleveland. Here's Mecole Hardman taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
That's right, Joey Clip to the politician, hear me out. You are though, naturally, Joe. Yeah, but a politician of hip-hop, not a politician.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
You know, it's me all the time. LL's wife, Simone, be like, yo, you got a one-for-man job. Be like, you're crazy. I'm like, I got nothing to do with that. Sometimes people see things in you that you don't see in this. Yeah, just right.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Mahomes now on first down. Short throw to Smith. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Now Patrick going to change the play.
Good. I'm strong.
On second down, here's Mahomes.
You know it's hard when you got to tell your moms, you know.
He's got his man, that's Josh Gordon. And he'll be tackled on the other. First down for the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Mahomes firing complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and trying to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on it.
Mahomes to throw once more. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Defensively, we always know that he is is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball game.
Close to the first down, but by the looks of it, might be a yard shy.
Came up about a yard short, but I can't help it, Brandon. I love it when the big guy gets the football and he tries to battle his way forward. There's something about those guys carrying the ball and watching people trying to stop them. That's just great there.
They run for it with Hunt. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message. Hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let them know he believes in them as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory. Be aggressive.
Crazy. It's a vice versa. I remember the last
operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that's incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Around the motion man right. Now here's Mahomes. For the catch made by Hopkins. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Otherwise, I can't do it. You want me to sit up
and they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
3rd and inches, just turn around and hand it to the big guy and let him plow forward and pick up a first down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because
flush to his right. This will be caught just inside the 10. Oh, that's a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
In front of the store in Queens. I'm not used to nothing. I'm popping right now. So I'm talking that shit right now.
This opening drive has taken him to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. Now receiver in motion left. This is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
I'm not with that. I want to do this because you know what I'm saying? D-fly, pull up, save shit.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
But you say you don't like violence, Joe, but we hear
I love violence.
But no, we hear stories now.
That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And the opening drive of the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Respect me. I'm an elder. I'm an OG. I'm going to do my business. He come up on me. Because he want to fight Edgar Berlanga. He's like, yo, man. He was talking crazy and jumping like almost like he wants to swing.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and they're able to get this one across the 35.
All that stuff.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive, and also give him a first down.
Give every member of that unit a ton of credit for ripping off such a big gain there, because you don't get free for that many yards on a counter or misdirection without everybody selling the heck out of it.
taken down just shy of the 45.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they're coming a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that nearly an interception here on his opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. To throw is Winston. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He loves that little baby.
Hardman on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, it takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
The motion left comes Brown. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They never were crashing the ball carrier before they made the line, and they hold it to just a yard.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Like every other day.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
Because, I'm a legend. People celebrate me in a different way. Iconic. This,
When
this,
Mahomes
that.
sees something, he'll change the play.
Stay in that lane. You wouldn't realize that the danger's on the other side.
The center receiver in motion to the right.
All these people think this way. We got to be careful. We got to watch them.
The throw here going to be complete to Gordon.
People tell you,
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
Someone's sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive, he comes right back, and he's swinging it around really well.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, the ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, he got knocked out 3 times. Why are you talking to me crazy? You just got knocked out 3 times.
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They got a nice little drive going right here.
But how do you, it doesn't happen a lot,
On
but
first down,
in
they go
preparing
right
to
back
deal
to
with that
Hunt.
stuff, like
And he's
how
going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Never get approached like that or played with like that. This guy get it. He was boxing. He wants to go viral, whatever the case.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, this one, it may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Now it's coming. Certain guys we don't have to play with. Just ain't play with them.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move to 6. Mahomes going to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Beautiful guy.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. Well, they take a chance here on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them. Perfect time to get it done.
And able to get this to the 31.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
They'll roll him out right. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Give him 30 yards there.
Defensive talk 101. Don't let the quarterback out of the pocket, because when that happens, yeah, you may shrink the field with your defense, but it's so easy to lose someone on the backside. And he finds him and picks up a big gain.
That's crazy.
She's always on the fashion blogs. Her and your wife, they're always on the
This girl, all right, my wife, boy, let me tell you something. These people run it up. I'm trying to stream.
After a fairly minimal pickup. No gain on the play that time. It sets up 2nd and goal.
Wow. Yo, I call him Dr. Death. Nobody like to deal with that count. Who love it? Like, who love when it's tax time? You sit down. I want to know the great American that loves it to sit down, man.
Again, it's Hunt. And Hunt will find his way in for a Chiefs touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Chiefs go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. So that drive spans 13 plays, and Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off, as he did so with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no thought of a return here for Hines. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to big.
You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All her influential friends are like, yo, this is terrible.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know we're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They want to put him in the doghouse.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
They throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And a loose football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I'm
We have
not.
seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And now here comes Kansas City. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
My whole life, I'm coming out there, this, that. I'm representing justice to Puerto Ricans the night before Trump, so I came out there talking about Puerto Rico. So I'm like, it's up, right? Then they lose. Now, Fat Joe, you're the jinx. I'm like, yo, bro, they was down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Short
throw hauled in by Kelsey. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as the tackle made at the 22. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
Blue Jays, it could have been anybody. We was just, I was celebrating the World Series.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I loved it. I loved the whole experience of that. So, if this to me, it don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? I get this all the time. But you go forward at Yankee Stadium many times. But the order, they practice 3 times with the
throw to the right here to Gordon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down.
Not Quest. The other guy, he does everything. He's the biggest. I'm sorry for disrespecting you.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
The guy.
And he'll get up near the 45. He'll spot it at the 34.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in the game.
He'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. They take the give. Now Mahomes. He finds his man. Complete. It's Steele. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him, too. That makes it really difficult.
7 yards there and a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
The Bronx look like Ukraine, like people blew up the buildings. I don't know. I'm not responsible for it. But where I grew up,
now Mahomes on the bootleg, rolling to his right. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
The only inspiration I had growing up, I'm 5 minutes away from Yankee Stadium, was the Yankee Stadium. They had the light.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
With no disrespect. There was white guys looking at me in Yankee Stadium like, who's that?
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
They were looking at me like,
now Mahomes.
They were waiting for, don't go messing with
He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Those are big names.
That's not what I was talking about. They get too much into the ground block.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. I only saw the
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Especially with LA.
Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This a 40-yard attempt from the left half. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Jameis to throw it. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Winston on 3rd and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And it goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
They know their love. Like, there's nothing she can't do.
To the air again with Winston. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
According to me, we good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
When you talk about the world changing, right? Like the metrics.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
You gotta understand, this ain't a first.
Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick 6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the route is on here this first half. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And no thought of a return here for Hines. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Back to it after the pick 6. Winston. Flushed out right. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. First down, Winston. But he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. And they're going to speed things up here. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Here's Winston. And that's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
I'm in a Section 8 search.
Nah, I've got DMX up
Winston.
there, Big Daddy Kane, Charlie Murphy, Jennifer Lewis, Laurie.
For the first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40.
Is it right there?
Yeah, they all got money, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, back to you two in just a bit. But first, welcome everyone to downtown Orlando in our EA Sports Halftime Report. This one is maybe not exactly in the bag yet, but there is definitely a big mountain to climb in this third quarter. The teams are already back out there, so let's not waste any time as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Garner.
Taking a while, but we didn't know he was making chapter 36. 36 chambers of Wu-Tang.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. As we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Now Drake's still getting dreaded.
I don't know
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
Listen, guys.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit, as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of spark, and then maybe that'll carry it.
The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
I said, you think this is the second time you're sitting on
It will also lead to fourth down. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Here's Hardman to return. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 13 yards to tally on the return there. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The business side of it, if that conversation is true, there's arguments that it's not.
What do you think about the North side?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 on second down.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
It's going to make him look crazy.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
I think we would later on. And I think
Dancing to his left.
Like, no singing.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Expecting from when we see guys like that make that type of a catch, not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And Gordon's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game.
And nothing nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time to make sure you get in shape.
19 yards that time for number 19.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
What y'all made it look like? One of my favorite moments.
Well, he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab it. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
You know what I'm saying? But, thank God, but...
Here's Mahomes to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Being chased out left. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Throwing now is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact. It's 4th down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
I looked at this one interview.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And that's off the left upright, but it caroms right in. How about that? The kick is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So put 3 on the board. A little bit of a hook on the driver that time. Looked a little bit like you, Charles, over on the 8th at Windermere.
You know me too well, partner. Except that he got his to hit a tree and kick back into the fairway.
Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe being in traffic, in order to get over to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
So every now and then you got people.
A deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
The guys who said they're all rich.
On 3rd down, Winston. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
A give running right is Chubb. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
Oftentimes we praise the offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the past. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they're through it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU.
gain there of 21 yards. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 42 yards rushing for him now, just 6 carries to this point.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
A first down throw for Winston. This is the tight end, Njoku. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
My island. Every Puerto Rican, that girl right there, say, my island. They really think they
Winston
own something,
now.
Right?
This is caught.
Touchdown.
James Prochet, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's probably something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
I feel like the horse and buggy just got turned into the car. Or the dial phone became so I'm confused.
Dustin Hopkins on.
So I sit back and I'll be like, damn, this everything weird right now. You know what I'm saying? So what I do is I just try to stay to the number, you know.
It's up and good, and it makes it 27-7 now. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Question to you though, because as like a person that like really feels like your family
hard to return it from his end zone.
Your family
and he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much. Kansas City's offense now set ready to go. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Just people in general that are from where you're from, what you went through.
On play action, it's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. Finds his man, it's Kelsey on the crossing route here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Just me. I don't care what the glory is, what the thing is. I don't care. You know, I've been fighting for health care, price
toss right side to Pacheco.
Washington for years.
And he has met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now back to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
So, you know,
Hines now on the return. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 60 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Like, stop acting like that. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to give it up. I take everybody. Honest with you, I'm so proud of this album. I feel like I'm the best. And there was at one time. I got that
watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Mahomes now on first down. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Kevin Stefanski consulted with his guys above, and they've told him throw that challenge.
I'm the best. Go get it.
I wanted to ask you about Nas, too, because you said Killer Mike inspired you.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
That's a crazy question. But yeah, I guess so. But,
Is he one later in his career?
Yeah, that's a big issue.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
That's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
This is second and 8. They're going to look to throw. Buying time to his left. Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Browns will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play.
Here he goes right side. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A huge play there on the screen pass. 41 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Winston.
It's like, where's your pride?
That one complete to Prochet. And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 yards for number 11. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Here's Hines. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. There on the stop was Leo Chanel.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Working out of the gun, Winston. He's got Njoku over the middle. Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now Winston. And that's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. Elijah Moore, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns have gone to a 2-score. So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point good by Hopkins, and that cuts this lead down to 13. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it was finished off by Elijah Moore on the touchdown reception.
Locked and loaded, ready to go. Video, shot, all type of stuff.
So what's the rate?
Okay, but you gotta ask her.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
She got a whole album ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So it's on her when she start dropping music.
So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. Don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your helmet or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big targeted tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Finding room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
And they throw that music on. Well, now they'll stream it.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. And again, it's Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And not able to get any further as he's taken down right there at the 26. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
You know, I got a crazy white boy on the album, Tucker Ward. You know, he's from UK. He's from the projects in the UK. I'm sorry with him.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's caught by Rice. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
First of all, chances of an artist.
2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
Anytime being loyal, close.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
Right, so God gives you.
Forced out to it, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs, and if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
Mahomes will throw for it, escaping the pressure right, and this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. And in this case, the offense figured it out.
For me, it left a bad taste. That's why I always say
ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good moves, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Skirts by him at the 35, and they get him down to 9 before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
I might run. I never turned down a good bag. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about.
On the delay, here's Hines. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, lots of yardage ugly.
To throw is Winston. That's caught left side by Judy.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Winston now from the 50. That is caught. There he goes left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
You could wash my socks.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. Pushes him aside at the 10. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
So you got your own rule before you.
Now Winston. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Better together.
Now Jameis on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. This will cost him 11 yards there on the 2nd and goal sack.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. They put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a decent gain on the ground. Call it 6, but it still leaves him with a ways to go on 4th and goal.
Drake, Ray Ross, this. So you see the evolution, right? So, Fat Joe is...
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving a little dab. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. 2nd down and 8. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Mahomes going to throw it here.
Big Mac is crazy. That shouldn't be me.
To the right side, it's Kelsey.
Oh my God, that should be Big Mac is lashing
2nd down and 3.
No, you better try to chicken Big Mac.
Up the middle, here's P-Ryan. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Trying for it with P-Ryan. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. on a throw.
Classic.
He finds Hopkins complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
To throw, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the grab. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
TV episodes, this, that, it would have been all that.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gordon.
This is crazy.
And with 45 seconds showing, he strikes the football.
Because without one, you don't get Remy, you got the Callis, the Dre, like, you got all the numbers.
I got the track record. Yeah.
Tony Sunshine, like, I think Tony's phenomenal, you know.
Yeah, Tony should have been, he's the only one, I feel like I let down. Like, even though I had Kelly writing new music, T-Pain, these guys are the biggest songwriters in the world. It just, I don't think the world was ready to hear Tony at that time. You know, he was just,
2nd and 10.
He was a Spanish kid doing black music. He'd have been disgusting, but he's still fine.
Mahomes now to throw.
He's looking
On the slant, he's got Hardman.
So that means
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
You know what I mean? With us, he looks amazing.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man, that's Hardman. The Chiefs are now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
But I love Tony.
I got 2 questions for you. Big Pun, you said if you had on everything, there would have been stuff out. I know that was like a long dispute. It's all done now, but that's not ever. There's no way that stuff is going to happen. We're going to see it if that ever. Still at this point.
I don't think so.
Okay.
You know, because sometimes it's almost like you in the room, you're dealing with a guy. No matter how much you love the guy, he hurt you so bad that you know there's always that element that if you open that door, you'll get hurt again. And so once you got that closure, you just like, I'm alright.
Gotcha. And then,
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
I pray for Irv every day because when we talk about loyalty and morals, you know,
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So I super love Irv. I'm actually a business partner with Chris in the basketball app. And so we've been, you know, he gets me to all these hood games, you know, because Chris Gotti's so passionate about street ball. So that
The delay
clash.
of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for
with
1st
Irv,
and goal.
I never, ever, once again, and I know I sound like a sucker every time his name comes up. I do, because I look at the interviews and I'm like, damn, Joe, you like a sucker when it comes to this guy, but it's just, I
It
love
looks
him
like
so
he'll throw
much,
here.
but I really meant no
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds
I
now.
was just defending.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles. That lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions from that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the stats were earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit, because you and I both know,
so,
heck,
but I
they
wouldn't
knew.
put it past
This is a
them.
tough
That's the
place to
problem. I
play.
think I got
Overcame
lied to.
that with ease,
When I
brought
heard
home
the
with an easy win.
information like you,
And here's the
I
best
went
part
straight
for
to the
him.
first
It'd
time.
be
I don't
easy to
know
get to
if
the
I'm being
airport,
lied
because the crowd left pretty
She might
early in
think
this
I
one,
got a
didn't they?
big
Plus, they
mouth
have a
and I'll
police
say
escort.
something.
Okay, they had to stop that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now, because this crowd didn't expect this. So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one didn't ain't fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on.
we do season 2 of Joe Bro?
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.
It's a serious thing. It's like, you got to shout out the stars for supporting the vision. But, we got to, I love what we did. Everything we do is positive. Everything is uplifting the people. When you could take a guy like Khaled, who came for nothing, and do an interview in front of a G6 500 to show little brown and black kids that everything's possible. When I see you stunt, I don't get jealous. I'm not that guy. I see young kids from Queens and all over the country seeing that you got it and they can get it. That's what this whole show is about. Inspiration. So every now and then, you gotta, these are different type of people, so you gotta pull them to the side. Like, no, we're doing this. Like this, and thank God they let me do it. But everything's about positivity. But this next season, I'm fighting to put, everybody we got on this is icons. Mary J. Blige, this, Method Man. So, but I want to bring a little bit more streeter icons on the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you deal with TV,
like real
you
street
say
legends?
I'm not like that. But when you bring, I want Young Thug on my show. I want to talk that. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like when you deal with TV, it's like, it'd be like, I didn't know that.
That's kind of what you was doing when you had that show where they had to come down into like that looked like a cave. What was that called?
Yeah. That's Coca Vision. That's on Tidal. It was free too. That's where I had 6ix9ine that time. You know what I'm saying? I had everybody, but you could talk freely and do whatever. TV's a different type of thing. But so far, I've stood to everything I always said I would do. The TV shows Maverick, LeBron, Fat Joe, Black and Brown. I have a series coming out with the Terrero brothers, Dominican, Yuli and Jesse, and Kenya Barris, Black and Brown. I went to Hollywood, and most people let them people do what they want with them. I can't do that.
That's the one based off your book?
Huh?
That's the one based off your book?
Yeah, the one based off your book. So, but my thing is, I stand by what I say, and I go out there and I do it. And you know me, I've been praised and I've been let down, and all I know how to do is to keep moving forward and keep going for the prize and going for the legacy. We pretty good at that.
Last question for me. The most influential rapper in hip hop history.